So now we have in store for you someone who's traveled around the world, who's received an Emmy, a Grammy, a Tony, an Oscar, and now he's here to perform for you, Mr. Victor Saltiel.
Thank you very much. Is she great? She's our star. Well, here we are. Let's see. I've traveled to many places, actually about 89 countries, if I'm keeping proper count. I've been in Asia, in Europe, Middle East, Africa, the Caribbean, Latin America. And I met lots of people, enjoyed the scenery, the beauty of nature, people, kids, older people, and I enjoyed life. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll know much more than me one day, I know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll know much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, thank you very much. As you can hear, I flew people in from all over. I dragged them down, and I have my own section right here, back and front. Well, to say something about myself, I was born in the Middle East, in Egypt to be precisely. My parents are from Europe, from Greece and Turkey. Kalimera, Tikanis, Kalinita. And came to this country in 1960 after living in Europe for 3 years. And we came here because my father had a great love for this country. He always thought about, the wonderful country we live in. And so, after going to college, taking 10 years, because I was traveling in between. I was in international marketing and sales, and I worked for a major company. So that's where I traveled. Mostly was for business. So that's what I did. And then I went into property management. I have a wonderful family, son, a daughter. They're married, 6 grandchildren, and a wife. And a wife, you know, my wife, my life. Take my wife, please. Thank you, my darling. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Tamima. Another song I could have sang is, Tamima, I just met a girl named Tamima. And 46 years ago, right, Elliot? Elliot, right? Yeah.